If I told you to bet every dollar you own on one upcoming video game succeeding, I already know which game is flashing in your head right now. A game whose trailers are breaking every record on the internet. A game that might just be the single most anticipated title in the history of video games. A game whose success feels less like a prediction and more like a guarantee. Yeah, I'm talking about the one, the only Grand Theft Auto 6.
Hold up.
There's zero debate here. GTA 6 is already a success story before it's even released. Everyone and their grandma knows this game is going to smash every sales record that ever existed. But just humor me for a second, what if all this hype, all these sky-high expectations, somehow become the very reason GTA 6 fails? I know, sounds unhinged, but you're watching a channel that lives for unhinged theories. So today, let's dig into the small, unlikely, borderline impossible ways GTA 6 could actually flop and what a failure of this magnitude would do to gaming as a whole. This is What If GTA 6 Fails? Hype and expectations? Here's the twist. The exact two ingredients that make a game succeed are the same two ingredients that can absolutely wreck it. Fans have waited over a decade for GTA 6. They've fried their brains on years of leaks and rumors. They've survived Rockstar's legendary radio silence. All of that combined pushes anticipation into godlike territory. But when hype climbs that high, even the smallest misstep can make the final game feel like a disappointment. GTA 6's second trailer pulled in 475 million views in 24 hours. The biggest trailer debut ever recorded. But here's the catch, the bigger the hype, the harder reality tends to crash into it. Even if GTA 6 turns out genuinely great, which, let's be honest, it probably will. Some people won't hesitate to call it a failure the moment it doesn't match the flawless fantasy they've been building in their heads for years. And here's a reality check you all need. There is no game, not now, not in the next 50 or even 100 years, that launches completely perfect with zero issues. Doesn't matter how much testing goes into it, because the public release is always the first real-world test, and it only happens once. But some fans refuse to accept that. They've built such a flawless mental image of GTA 6 that the idea of it having any problems at all feels impossible to them. Cyberpunk 2077 is the perfect case study. The game itself wasn't conceptually bad, but a broken launch plus insane overhyped expectations slapped a flop label on it forever. So the takeaway here, chill out a little, accept that no matter how hyped or massive this name is, at the end of the day, GTA 6 is still just a video game. It's not a spaceship mission to Mars pulling off something humanity has never witnessed. As a game, it will absolutely have technological limitations. We're not living in 2050. Whatever's possible within this era is exactly what you're going to get, so manage your expectations. Point 2, Rockstar's reputation and legacy on the line. This point shows exactly what could happen if GTA 6 actually fails. Rockstar used to be the undisputed gold standard of AAA gaming. Their masterpieces built a legendary name worldwide. GTA 4, Bully, Red Dead Redemption 2, and even GTA 5's single-player mode were considered pure cinematic gaming. Notice I said single-player specifically because we'll get to the multiplayer side of things in a bit, but whenever we talk about Rockstar's legendary hits, we conveniently forget their string of failures. Remember the GTA Trilogy Definitive Edition? All those bugs, glitches, ugly visual overhauls, and awkward character redesigns? Sure, Rockstar patched most of it over time, but the damage from that disastrous first impression still haunts the trilogy's reputation to this day. On top of that, Rockstar as a company keeps resurfacing in headlines for toxic crunch culture, again, not exactly a flattering look, and then there are the delays. In the last 10 years, Rockstar has released only 2 major titles. They stayed dead silent about GTA 6 for years, and even after finally announcing it, they pushed the release back another year. These are small but very visible cracks in the company's armor, not shocking for a studio this massive, but if GTA 6 flops on top of all this, Rockstar's untouchable aura is finished. They go from gods of open world gaming to just another big AAA studio, and that would seriously dent the legendary image they built with GTA 4, GTA 5, and RDR2. And here's the scarier part, right now, Rockstar sits like a king in this industry. If a king this big can fall, imagine how every other publisher and studio reacts. Because remember, if the king can fall, nobody's safe. Point 3, the financial fallout, but hope you already know GTA isn't just Rockstar's baby, it's Take-Two Interactive's cash cow too, since they're the parent company after all. GTA 5 has sold over 200 million copies, and its online mode alone prints millions millions upon millions every single year. On top of that, expectations are sky high that GTA 6 will shatter every one of those records. But if GTA 6 even slightly follows in Cyberpunk's footsteps, or if people start calling it underwhelming after all this hype, the resulting bad press could seriously damage overall sales, which would stop GTA 6 from breaking those records in the first place. Translation: fewer copies sold, less money made, and if that happens, Take-Two's stock wouldn't skyrocket, it'd nosedive. But honestly, that's not even the worst part. I mean, why would you care if some multi-billion-dollar company's stock dropped unless your own 401k or portfolio had money riding on it? If it didn't, fair enough, you've got nothing to lose there. But indirectly, you'd lose plenty. If Take-Two's stock drops, that means the big investors funding these massive AAA titles lose money too, and losing investor money means losing investor confidence in AAA titles altogether. Trust me, you do not want that to happen, because if investors stop trusting AAA games, guess where their money flows instead? Straight into those cringe mobile games that are absolute kings of return on investment and take way less money and effort to make. A failure like this wouldn't just hurt Rockstar, it would reshape the entire AAA gaming industry. Imagine publishers thinking, if even Rockstar couldn't pull this off, why should we risk billions on projects like this? Point 4, the community and cultural fallout GTA isn't just a game anymore. Today, it's a full-blown culture. Rap songs, memes, movies, even people who've never touched a GTA game in their life know exactly what a 5-star wanted level or getting wasted means. So if GTA 6 disappoints, just like its hype is nuclear right now, the backlash will be equally nuclear. Just imagine creators like me pumping out videos titled "How GTA 6 Underperformed Terribly." Oh wow, what a fantastic title, I'm saving that one for next year. Reddit would be roasting Rockstar, Twitter memes would be calling GTA 6 the next Cyberpunk. I know, hard to imagine with all this hype surrounding us right now, but that's the entire point of this video. What if GTA's fanbase, as massive as it is also just as unforgiving? After waiting this long, if people don't get exactly what they were dreaming of, they'll feel personally betrayed, like Rockstar was their significant other who spent all their money and then cheated on them. Here we go again. There's another looming risk here. GTA 6 Online. We all remember the mess GTA 5 Online launched with, but over time, patches fixed it up enough that even after almost 10 years, GTA 5 Online is still alive and relevant. If GTA 6 Online doesn't land well, players might just stick with GTA 5 Online instead, and that would be an absolutely humiliating outcome for Rockstar. Honestly, at this point, I think even Rockstar itself is a little scared of GTA Online, given all the chaos that surrounded it over the years. Point 5. The future of Rockstar and the industry. This is the real question the title of this video is asking. If GTA 6 fails, then what? Because there's no way Rockstar just quietly sits with billions in losses after a project this expensive not happening. If something like this actually occurs, Rockstar plays its remaining cards. That could mean rushing Red Dead Redemption 3 into production just to recover the losses. Hey, at least we get RDR3 sooner, silver linings. Or maybe like CD Projekt Red did with Cyberpunk, Rockstar spends years patching and fixing every issue. Or maybe, classic Rockstar move, they go completely silent and delay their next big title another 10 or 20 years. Wouldn't that be so on brand for them? But after all this, would fans ever fully trust Rockstar again? Or would they end up like CD Projekt Red post Cyberpunk, once legendary, now permanently stuck trying to rebuild trust? The worst possible outcome here is the death of massive AAA titles altogether. Like I said earlier, if investors pull out, publishers and studios are left stranded. One failure like this has the power to reshape the entire trajectory of the gaming industry. Fewer innovations, fewer revolutionary open world games, and worst of all, whatever artistic value and creativity is left in this industry gets wiped out by an avalanche of low-effort, live-service grind machines. Those games are the actual worst. So I want to know, how many of you actually think GTA 6 failing is a real possibility? If you think GTA 6 isn't invincible and could genuinely flop, drop a comment with this timestamp, GTA 6L, and if you think this game has Sam Houser's personal blessing and could never fail, comment GTA 6W. Realistically, something like this happening is extremely unlikely. But hey, stranger things have happened before. Please make sure to hype up this video so it reaches more people. Let's take it to that sweet #1 spot, what do you say? Also subscribe if you haven't already. Let's hit 10,000 subscribers by the end of this year. Goodbye.